the Firefly Funhouse came up, and I just cannot watch this at all. I just can't watch it. So I fast forwarded to the end. Braun Strowman comes in and gloms Bray Wyatt and knocks him out of camera range. You know, the camera's just locked down on their little puppet show set. And Braun Strowman does why do guys do this? When they're obviously, especially the worse workers they are, the more they do this. But every time they throw a punch in like an empty arena or a backstage brawl or whatever, ooh, 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 ooh. Like, does anybody do that when you're actually hitting somebody? Are you going, ooh, ooh, ooh? Is that a thing?
I don't do that typically when I'm punching people.
Well, it just sounds phony as fuck. But anyway, so they go to the break after he drags him off the set. And they come back from the break. They're fighting in the garage near the loading dock. And I believe it was Corey Graves, might have said this. One of the announcers did. I quote, "Destruction is going to be otherworldly between these two." And then seconds later, Braun Strowman got Bray Wyatt like for a choke slam, but he didn't really pick him way up in the air. He just kind of fucking pushed him backwards off the fucking loading dock, right? And then it's one of those reaction deals where you see everybody else's face, but when he pitched him off the loading dock, you didn't see him land, but you saw his foot stop. Still in the camera shot. You go back and watch it now, folks. Now that I've spoiled it for you, you see Bray Wyatt's left foot stop when he's obviously at ground level. And then you get the shot of them looking from the loading dock and down, and he's on concrete and he's way down there, right? So they couldn't even reshoot this fucking, I don't know what they're fucking doing. But anyway, the ambulance comes in within seconds. Did you get back for the ambulance part?
Yeah, this was the end of the show that I actually did see, yes.
Okay. The ambulance is there within seconds. And they did not only stagey referee acting, but bad fake EMT medical treatment. They got a double there. Poor Adam Pearce was selling like an auctioneer. He was working his ass off trying to make this goddamn unbelievable horse shit look real. And even he banged on the ambulance according to Twitter and fucking, I think, broke his thumb. But the referees are just, yes, the referees are just yelling. It's shit you wouldn't yell. The EMTs look bullshit. It's too fast. It's not going to happen. Then they put him in the ambulance. They close Bray Wyatt. They've closed the fucking doors. The ambulance pulls down a ways and then stops. And they're screaming, go, go, go. Then the ambulance backs up. And then you see everyone's face, all the referees and the agents and the people that have been out there, with a look of horror. And then you pan back over to the fucking ambulance, and there's the Fiend standing there with the back doors of the ambulance open. He wasn't the Fiend when he went in there. This is the teleportation rule, but luckily, this was the end of the program. But fuck this sucks, is what I wrote. This fucking sucks. If you were going to do this fucking horseshit, you couldn't even have had him throw somebody out the back doors of the ambulance and bust it open like Christopher Lee in the fucking episode of The Avengers where he's a goddamn automaton and he keeps coming back to life and the fucking guy busts out the back doors of the ambulance. No, they just went to a reaction shot. Fuck, this sucks. I have come to, Bray Wyatt has come to mean everything I dislike about wrestling now. Teleportation, invulnerability, fucking these goddamn Firefly Funhouse. I'd like take all those puppets and just ball them all up and shove them straight up his fucking ass. So that put me in a real good mood to watch AEW. But what was your final Smackdown thoughts, great Brian Last?
Well, again, just watching the beginning and the end and now hearing you recap the middle. That's basically how I felt. You could do that sound over and over and over again. It's not fun to watch this show. It doesn't entertain me. It just sucks. It's so bad that it's just so fucking bad. I hate this fucking company and this stupid fucking shows. I turned it off at the beginning because Bray Wyatt teleported away, and then this gang of mystery men came in there while Michael Cole screamed at me. And then I came back at the end to see Adam Pearce and a bunch of guys standing there like it's Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and Bray Wyatt standing in the ambulance. I'm not entertained by this at all. I don't find this good in any way. In fact, I hate it.
And you know what? Now I'm pissed off because now I know that, because I haven't watched SummerSlam yet, because we're not going to talk about it until the experience this week. And there is a number of, as a matter of fact, I noticed this. There's a number of things that I do when I know I have to watch the wrestling shows. I try to get all the rest of my things that I need to do first crossed off my list before I go. It's a last resort to watch the shows. I take my anal suppository. I do my self-service dental work. I engage in all manner of activity, and then I end up watching these shows, and every time I watch one, I know why. But now, I haven't watched SummerSlam yet, but now I can't even look forward to it because I thought I was going to at least get to see one of the girls get their head shaved. And now I know that's not going to happen. And you know what? I got to be honest with you. It's easier now than ever before, Brian, to shave your head, whether you're a man or a woman.
I didn't see that coming this time.
Because of Manscaped. Our friends at Manscaped, whether you're a man, a woman, a child, or even a cute little puppy dog, the folks at Manscaped have got something that will make you slicker than cum on a gold tooth, folks. You know, a lot of people, the question on their mind, the uppermost question on their mind is, when's the last time you shaved your balls, right? Everybody wants to know.
I don't know if that's the question on everybody's mind.
Well, I write it down so I don't forget because I want to do it on a regular basis. But the Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0 is now the greatest piece of personal grooming equipment that has ever been invented in the history of personal grooming since we were cavemen slogging up the hill from the swamp. This is the greatest thing because you can trim all your hair without trimming any of your skin. Whether it's your head, your chest, your underarms, your crotchal area, the back, the front, the sides, wherever you've got hair, the Lawnmower 3.0 will take it off, will not nick you, will not cut you. You will not look like you've been run through a razor blade factory, folks. It's a slight little massage that it gives you. It also has an LED light, so you can see all the little critters, especially down in the nether regions. It's waterproof. You can do this in the shower if it floats your boat. They also just released the Shears 2.0 nail kit, which is the perfect add-on. Tipped tweezers or twipped teasers. The tweezers certainly teased me. Round point scissors, fingernail clippers, a nail file. You can pluck your eyebrows, trim your nails. They've got the crop preserver, the crop reviver, like a cologne for your balls. You can tame the summer swamp ass with natural hydrators and antioxidants. And everybody knows, if you listen to this show and you're a member of the cult of Cornette, who has the cleanest crotches in all of cultdom, go to manscaped.com and use the code DRIVE to get 20% off and free shipping. 20% off and free shipping with the code DRIVE at manscaped.com. Take the bull by the tail and face the situation.
They also have very nice cologne.
They do.
Yeah. Suzanne likes it.
And see, Sonya Deville's hair would have fell off. Holy shit, it would have abandoned ship just as easy as pie with a lawnmower. Don't know why they didn't do that. All right.